come in and get comfortable. I've got so much to share with you guys today. I'm so excited to be here. It is a great day. Surprise! We've got a big sale that just took off about 5 minutes ago, in case you haven't heard. So I'm going to be sharing all the things. Definitely, as you are tuning in, come on in and say hello and all of that. Looks like they're already starting to come into the TikTok. There we go. And I should be able to, let's see here. Yep, we're getting all the things linked up. That was yesterday's. You might have to
refresh it.
Yeah, just refresh her and see if we go. So hello, hi Sprinkles with Frenchies. There's Pink Zebra. What is happening? Hi Julie, how are you today? Good to see everyone. Are you guys having a good day? Hi Heidi, how are you, girl? What's up? Lots of fun stuff to talk about today, definitely. Well, our topic of conversation was supposed to be spiced vanilla. However, I'm a little excited because for several reasons. So this is our 14th anniversary this month. 14 years that Pink Zebra has been a company. 14 years. Can you believe that? And I know, woohoo's right? I've been a part of that for 12 this month as well. 12 of those 14 years. So definitely a lot to celebrate today. So what better way to celebrate than a massive sale? Thank you for that. You guys are so sweet. A massive sale on all of the things. All right. So as you are tuning in, definitely I'm going to give it a few minutes so some people can roll in. Of course, I've got recipes for y'all. I've got all of the things, but I just figured we would kind of hop on here for a little while and talk about the sale because it started just like literally 10 minutes ago. And there's just so many things that are incredible. So hi, Becky. How are you today? Hi, Veronica. How's everybody doing? Come on in. Say hey. Let me know where you're tuning in from. So I actually hopped on the website. We are celebrating our Zebraversary. That is right, Pink Zebra. Definitely going to be a great day today. We've got some exciting stuff, I think, coming up later today, maybe. Maybe some fun little social media things. Could you show the reversed pumpkin accent shade? Annie, you know what? I absolutely can. I have that on display, so I will grab that and go here in just a minute. Are you going to stick around with me today? You know what I think that would be really pretty would be this gorgeous simmering light. Now that you're saying it, hi there, Joanna. Good to see you. It would be gorgeous with this. As a matter of fact, this was a Scent Flirt exclusive that launched on on Tuesday's show. How beautiful is that, right? I think it would be so pretty with that. If you guys don't go, hey Holly, what's up? If you guys just don't go anywhere, I'm going to run right down here and grab that you said the reversible pumpkin, right? The white one, is that the one that you're wanting? The sale, Julie, goes through Sunday. Big sale. Yes, it is gorgeous. It is. Annie, are you wanting to see the white one? Is that the one? I want to make sure I'm getting it right before I go grab it, because I think that's the one you want to see. Yeah, this is absolutely my favorite. It launched on Tuesday's show. I know, isn't that pretty? Like, more the reason to be a part of Scent Flirt. Yeah. So this is the Golden Mirage Simmering Light, launched as a Scent Flirt exclusive, and look at this guy. Talk about gorgeous, right? It's like, this is quite the pair that we've got going here. I want to make sure that I'm thinking about the exact thing. Yes. Okay. I'm going to walk right down here and grab it because I have it on display, and then I'll be right back. I'm going to actually talk while I'm walking. But it was in one of my shelves behind us, so I'll be able to just pull it out for you so that you can see it. It might be stuck in some leaves. Hold on just a second. Maybe not. Okay. It was stuck in a branch. You never know around here, but I think, you know what? I think listen, okay, I think it would be pretty with both of these. So she's wanting to see, thank you, this, so rustic and beautiful. Fall is a little bit rustic, I would say, Alana. So this is that reversible pumpkin she's wanting to see, but look at how pretty. I knew this would be gorgeous with this. Look at how pretty this is. How pretty is that? Right? Okay, so this is one side here, which the part that I love the most about this accent shade is that it's not something that is just so set on fall. I mean, because it can carry you from fall all the way through Halloween and then back to fall. And I'm going to show you how. There's one side. And then if you give it a little spinny-roo, all right, we're going to give it a spinny-roo, and then you got your other side. So Halloween, look how cool that is. And then you can actually see that all the way through. Yeah, it is pretty, Annie. I like it a lot with this Golden Mirage simmering light that we launched. I'm a little obsessed with that guy. Isn't that beautiful? So, yeah, and all the things. And like I said, we've got lots to talk about today. Hi. Hello over there on Pink Zebra Home. I see your comments. Yeah, go grab it up. It's really pretty. I think it would be really pretty also with this other one. So I'm going to swap it out so you can see the difference. So this other simmering light, I kind of like it up here a little bit better, actually launched as well on PZTV. This is available for everyone. This is the Autumn Ombre Crackle Simmering Light. There's a lot of words. I knew that. All right, look at that one. See, that's pretty just as well. So if you're looking for something that is definitely fall, that to carry you through, that would be really pretty too. But look at how that shines through. I'm gonna shut this light off for a second so y'all can see. I wasn't planning on doing that, but look. Okay, that way you can see the reflection. That's really cool. That actually looks like branches and all the things. Yeah, isn't that fun? That's really fun. Absolutely. I was on the book and moreover on the TikTok. Oh, okay. Hi, Kat. How's everybody doing? Hey, Brianna. Hi, Jillian. How are you today? Good to see everybody. I just had to grab this accent shade. So we were talking about this, and we're talking about the fact I will always, just so you guys know, I will always show you things. So all you got to do is just ask, and I will go grab things. It is not hard because I have a whole studio in here full of stuff, as long as it's not like in the back in the warehouse that you want me to run it down. All right, we have to talk about things. We have to talk about things because the fact that like this massive sale just started just like 15 minutes ago. Listen, I got on and I was like, holy moly. So behind the scene's gonna have to wait. I wanna talk about this, and then we are gonna dive into some fragrance recipes. I put together 8 different recipes for you guys with the behind the scent that is today. It is spiced vanilla, right? So we're gonna talk about that here in just a second. But I do wanna call out some things that are on the anniversary sale. Because these prices are like ridiculous. So I definitely would encourage you to grab it if you see something that you want. Because some of these prices, like I'm looking at, hold on just a second. Funfetti Cake Batter. I love that fragrance. $29. That's, if I'm mathing right, I think that's 20% off. I could be wrong. Am I mathing right? That's pretty good. Because normally the sale is really good. Yeah. Amy, you ordered? Awesome. What did you get? Yeah, that mirror, I know. This is so pretty, isn't it? I know. I get sidetracked by y'all's comments. Sorry. Okay. Citrus Crush. That was a really good one. Look at all these cartons. Hibiscus Haze. Endless Summer. Guys, there's some really, really good things in this sale. In case you were wondering, we started an anniversary sale just about 15 minutes ago. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And then after we get done, I'm going to dive in to do some recipe blending and that sort of thing. It is a good price. Yeah, it's definitely a good one. Funfetti, Pacific Mist, and Cherry Bomb. Those are all really good ones. Hey, Brittany, what's up? I love that. Okay, so that Citrus Crush, when that came out, I got to say, I put that, true story, I put that in my kitchen. And my kitchen is right off of my back door that goes out to my patio where my pool is. And I smelled that fragrance outside. It smelled so good. So if you're a lover of like citrus fragrances, grab yourself some of that Citrus Crush for sure. It's a beautiful, Endless Summer, definitely another favorite of mine. That gorgeous coconut smell, Hibiscus Haze. These are all $31, right? Bags, holy moly, $9 bags. Blueberry waffles for $29. Who said that was okay? What? That's a good price too. Jiminy Christmas. Wow. All right, and there's even you guys know how I feel about the diffuser oil. So there's so many things. I'd encourage you to head over. If you do, I will say this. If you do go to pinkzebrahome.com, you can actually watch me and shop at the same time. Or you could hang out with me for a little while and then shop after. So just so everybody knows, everything that I am going to talk about today and then some is also pinned up on that on the website. Paisley's Punch, I loved that one. That's really appropriate for our anniversary sale, wouldn't you say? Definitely. I'm doing really good. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Customer service is available. Yes. Call them up. They are there and answering questions. They're amazing. Lots of good stuff. Pop of Sun, that was an OG fragrance. That was a good Paisley pick. So what are you guys shopping for? What are you seeing? Blueberry waffles in a bag? What? Golly, you just ordered? What did you buy? Products are awesome. Aw, Emily. Congratulations on your anniversary as well. Victoria, congratulations. Oh, look. I say hey, not congratulations. Hi, Victoria. Yeah, I think there were a lot of us, I joined Pink Zebra originally in 2013. So my longevity with Pink Zebra is the same age as my youngest child. That's how I remember, because he was just 6 months old when I joined. So kind of crazy. So the year that he was born is the year that I joined, which makes it's just insane. I feel like time flies so fast. So we are definitely embracing that today. So you'll see more from us. We're starting to celebrate the fact that this is year 14, which is incredible. So we want you to celebrate with us as well. We're all just, we got a lot of love. Definitely. You joined in 2015. Shelly, wow, you've been around 10 years. Congratulations. That's awesome. All right. Ooh, Beach House. And then lotion sprays. Okay, listen, if you get anything, you got to try the lotion spray. I love that stuff. That stuff I used, which one did I use this morning? I used our reunion spray, and my skin still feels, our reunion scent, still feels soft. It's just a really great product. Diffuser oils, simmering lights. The tie-dye simmering light is on there. Funfetti. So I'm just saying, some of the bags are $9. That's a steal. And some of the cartons are $29. So definitely a time to stock up if you need it. That rainbow iridescent simmering light is so pretty. I'm thinking too, this is the one I'm talking about too, just so in case you guys are wondering, look how pretty that is. This would be so beautiful. I'm thinking just to carry you through the Christmas season. Don't y'all think? Does anyone have that one at home? Hi Josh, how are you? You just found me from the website? Awesome. Well, welcome on in. I'm so glad that you're here. If you are brand new, as always, I just got really excited and I just started talking about the sale. If you are new, definitely give us a follow. We are Pink Zebra Home, and we are basically your one-stop shop for everything home fragrance. So I am full of words today because it was a really exciting day, because it's been about 25 minutes ago, they put everything on sale. Like, not everything, but a lot of things on sale for our anniversary. And so I had to hop on here and just kind of blurt it out. But if you are new, definitely let me know, #newbie in the comments. I love hearing from you all whenever you tune in. If you've never tuned in with us before, I will be doing some blending. That's what we're going to do today. We have a lot of fun. I'm Beth. I'm live every day, Monday through Friday. So I was just live this last Tuesday with our brand new home fragrance collection, which is I got a couple of those products right here in front of me. And I'm really, really loving a lot of this line that just launched. So we'll be talking about some of that. You have it in the rainbow, Veronica? Okay, yeah. So if you guys have questions on the sale or any of that, hey Sabina, what's up, girl? Just drop those down in the comments. We're gonna do some blends. I got some really, really good blends for you today. So what I did was, I'll talk about this 4-bag bundle here in just a second. But I took those 4 fragrances, and then I did add in a few that I felt like were kind of like must-have fragrances. So while you're ordering, just saying, there might be some other things to add to cart, but I wanted you guys to be able to use these 4 fragrances and make some recipes. And so we're talking about spiced vanilla, which happens to be one of my favorites this week. So spiced vanilla, obviously there's not a said spiced vanilla. You take vanilla and then you add your spice. Typically people would say cinnamon, and that's what gives it the spiced vanilla fragrance note. So it's a concept that emerged obviously with the evolution of gourmand scents. So I love vanilla, and I love that vanilla is one of those fragrances that you can take and you can take it and have it be a perfume smell. You can take it like vanilla rose. Like, I'm still going to continue to talk about vanilla rose. This is one of the best fragrances ever. Or if I want it to be gourmand, then, like in the bakery line, you can go that way. It can go just multiple different ways. And then, of course, your spiced vanilla probably does give you more of, I would say it's probably more nostalgic and then some. So definitely a harvest type fragrance and then some. So the scent is actually built, when we talk about fragrance notes, you have a top, a middle, and a bottom note, right? So the top note is exactly what you're going to smell first. And then, of course, and it fades into the middle. And then your base note is what it does, what you smell as the scent decides to kind of dissipate. Is that the word that I'm looking for? Go away. You know what I'm saying. All right. And so that's kind of how it's all built in. Spiced vanilla fragrances, they open up with your really bright initially. A lot of times when I have a spiced vanilla, I will take it and mix it with the citrus. I've been talking about that quite a bit because that's actually one of my favorite things to do. I feel like it complements it so well. You could also take your spiced vanillas and you can mix them in with pumpkins and apples and all of that, and it'll make, fall blends. So spiced vanilla is definitely one of those fragrances though. Oh, Jenny, it's your 6th. Congratulations. I'm so glad that you're on. Oh, I love it. I love it. So glad you're on. We were just talking about the anniversary sale, and I was actually just talking about spiced vanilla, like really, really fast. So it's also my anniversary month as well. This is year 12 for me, Jenny. So that's wonderful. Happy anniversary. So you're excited. You're the same month as us. We as a company are celebrating 14 years today. How much is my set? So I actually, I'm not selling anything. I do, thank you, Tracy. I do see your comment over there on TikTok. So if you are looking to shop, you do need to head over to pinkzebrahome.com from TikTok. That's where you're going to do some shopping. You can log into your account, or if you don't have one, create one with your consultant. Don't have one of those, we can hook you up with one. And everything that I'm talking about today, that's where you're going to go to shop. So hopefully that answers your question and then some. If you are just keep in mind too, if you're from Canada, you're going to need to shop with a Canadian consultant and a US consultant as well. So all that fun stuff. Good. I love it that you love it. Good. This is good stuff though. We're talking about vanilla, and it happens to be one of my favorite spiced vanilla. Oh boy, it suggests this too. I would definitely say that, to mix it with saffron, sandalwood, and amber. I mean, I think that if we have sandalwood and amber, we're just set, because you guys know those are my favorites anyways. Sandalwood and amber are wonderful. Definitely. Aw, thank you, Kat. Yes, and it's happy anniversary to everyone here too. Definitely, we're celebrating hard today with a big, huge, awesome sale. We're gonna dig into that here in just a second. Let's see here. Definitely vanilla, lots of emotional and mood effects. It's mood lifting. Everybody knows vanilla is definitely, I'll say it, I might blush, an aphrodisiac. Okay, say it once. It definitely brings along psychological aspects. So, it's going to be probably pretty popular from now through the end of the season as far as spiced vanilla goes, because it's definitely something that reminds you of fall and takes you back, right? I want to talk, thank you. Which simmering light? You need this one? Is this one they're talking about probably, or which one? They're both beautiful. So we're going to talk about these simmering lights because they've been kind of a hot commodity, especially this, well, actually both of them, but how beautiful that is. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. You got to be a Scent Flirt member to do this. So, and I have a deal for you about that too. We're going to talk about that here in just a little bit. All right. 4-bag bundle. So this is always a really good deal. So while you're on there, hi Marie, while you're on there, let me tell you about this. Yes, Funfetti cake batter is on sale and for 29 bucks. Jenny, did you grab some? It's a great deal. Blueberry waffles too. This is a 4-bag bundle that I've been putting these together to kind of encompass behind the scent. So what you'll see is this is behind the scent spicy vanilla, the behind the scent bundle. It's a 4-bag bundle and it sells for $40. Retails for $44. So there you go. You get a deal, right? So look at this. We got apple pumpkin butter. That's our first fragrance that is in this, right? And it is golden apples, spiced pumpkin, and buttery vanilla. This is a fall must. I'm telling you, it's delicious, okay? Then we have some marshmallow latte with notes of marshmallow, vanilla milk, and warm spice. Okay, then we come in strong with some spooky spiced pumpkin, brown sugar, baked vanilla, and allspice. I was happily surprised with this one because this is got brown sugar. I'm really, really obsessed with brown sugar, but it's just a gorgeous smell. Not overly powerful with the pumpkin, but just really pretty. And then last but not least, this one's been really popular, Ginger Snap Cookie. Doesn't that sound like a great bundle? I think so. All right. That is so pretty. Are you talking about this, Dawn? It is really pretty. I paired this up a little bit ago. Well, here, look, we also have another one that launched. I like this one too. Look at this one. All right, we'll just kind of rearrange them a little bit. How pretty is that, right? Isn't that gorgeous? That's actually glass. So, I mean, I love that. I had another one over here. This is the beige beaded simmering light. So much like that Blue Bubbles, you see it's kind of textured, right? It definitely gives me, I don't know, it's total fall vibes, but I think that, thank you. I think that you could put that in, I mean, it's a neutral. So, you know, when you shut it on and off, it definitely, you can see how pretty it is. Look how pretty it is next to that. And then look at this. We launched this guy too. I just love this. I think this is probably one of the prettiest reed diffusers. Y'all see that? How pretty is that, right? Gorgeous. Probably my favorite reed diffuser ever. Love it. And I love how it's just so fall, and it's just that amber glass that definitely takes me back. Amber glass was something that my grandmother had a lot of. So it reminds me, she had a lot of this old, and then the real pretty blue glass whenever I was a young girl. I just remember so it definitely is nostalgic, I guess is the word I was looking for. So you just ordered it. It's so pretty. I love the little detailed bead on the front. It's just really, really, really beautiful. All right. So here's your bundle, your 4-bag bundle. Everything I'm talking about today, and then some is pinned up except for all the items in the sale. Because this is a really good sale. So if you guys are missing out, definitely head on over. Let's do some blending. I'm going to take these bags. Like I said, I did add in some other fragrances as well. But mostly we're going to be using these bags of sprinkles. So we're going to make some spiced vanilla recipes. So the first fragrance I have is apple pumpkin butter. And so I'm actually going to blend out of these bags because here I'm telling you guys to go grab this bundle. So that's what we're going to blend from, okay? Unless it's a carton fragrance or something else. All right, so the first fragrance that I have is called Sweet Harvest. I'm really intrigued by this one. I haven't mixed it, but I knew that it would roll together. So I'm going to grab in some farmhouse cider. Definitely one, if you don't have farmhouse cider in your life, this needs to be a staple for your fall fragrances. I love this one so much. You can do so many amazing things with it. All right, so we're going to make a blend with farmhouse cider, apple pumpkin butter, which is this bag right here, one of the 4 bags that's in the bag bundle. You just bought this, or did you buy the cat, or did you buy the reed diffuser? What are you talking about? What are all you guys buying? Tell me what you're buying. I want to know because I'm nosy. Will things be added to the sale? Jill, I don't have the answer to that. I would say keep checking back, though. Definitely keep checking back. There's always a possibility. You just never know. And then last but not least, we're going to grab this warm milk and honey. So 3 fragrances in this blend. Sweet Harvest is what I'm calling this. Warm milk and honey gives it that bread, really pretty fragrance, like warm fragrance. So we're going to take the 3 of these and we're going to make a blend. You know, being a part of Pink Zebra has basically opened up my mind to the possibilities of scent. You know, we are known here for the ability to customize your own fragrance. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do here. So these are sprinkles. If you're brand new, I don't know if I have any newbies. Is anybody watching that is brand new to us? Just out of curiosity. I love this one. This gives me, if you've been around a while, I don't know if Sherry Brusky's on. Some of y'all, I think she was on. I think Emily was on. Emily probably remembers French Almond Croissant. It gives me those kind of vibes. Like this is a really pretty fragrance. All right, warm milk and honey, farmhouse cider, and then apple pumpkin butter. So let's go ahead and add it to this gorgeous simmering light. This is all equal parts. So you'll see here I have a scoop of sprinkles. Anytime you buy a carton, you always get a pink scoop. So we're gonna add in one scoop. There's Sherry. I knew you would remember it. And then we're gonna do 1 scoop of apple pumpkin butter, okay? And then we're going to come in strong with our farmhouse cider. Definitely want to get farmhouse cider. I'm telling you, it is that good. All right, so Sweet Harvest. I think what I love about this the most, obviously you got a really good vanilla smell with the apple pumpkin butter, that spice vanilla that I'm looking for. Farmhouse cider is like your traditional kind of like country store smell. And so that's kind of where the route that I was going with this fragrance. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to make a bag of this because it's definitely a must. Fun fact, I know a lot of you, hey Andy, what are you doing? How are you today? You're a newbie, Sabina. Welcome on in. This is an amazing fragrance. If you place an order today, all right, I just took out a haul of bags this morning out to the warehouse. Those ladies out there were hopping. I'm telling you, I took out about 50 maybe bags of sprinkles. So just saying, if you get, there's a good chance that you could get one of these in your package. So if you do order, you're part of the team. Well, welcome. Good. I love it. I love new people in here. You're welcome. All right, we're going to go in with a couple scoops of the warm milk and honey, couple scoops of farmhouse cider. I really, really like this recipe. I really feel like anytime you can take a fragrance like this, this warm milk and honey that's right here, it adds in, like I said, it adds in the real true, like a warmth, obviously, hence the name, but it adds like a kind of like a milky, creamy type fragrance note to the whole recipe. So your notes in this are oat milk, warm butter, and cinnamon shortbread. I mean, sounds good enough to eat in my book. Danielle, you totally should join us. We would love to have you. In fact, if that's somebody, if you are thinking about the opportunity or thinking about taking the leap, we would absolutely welcome you with wide open arms. So definitely do it. That is amazing. Winner, winner right here. First one. I love it when that happens. Okay. So we're going to go in again. I got 2 scoops of the warm milk and honey, 2 scoops of farmhouse cider. It's just equal parts. This one, I think you're safe. A lot of times if I definitely do it, it's a good one, Sherry. If I tell you that a certain fragrance recipe is, may have like what I would call like a dash, that means like a little bit. So you have a standard, unless I get a heavy hand. Anytime you get one of these bags from me, they're going to be 12 scoops to the bag. That equals your 3.75 ounce bag of sprinkles. So it's typically, if you think about it, you're mathing it out. You're going to do equal parts, and I'm going to do 4 scoops of each. And I'm hoping that I just did 4 scoops of each, and I think I did. So Holly, what did you order? Yeah, you have a really good chance of getting one of those bags today. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, Danielle, we would welcome you with wide open arms, definitely. You want the dog warmer behind me? The dog warmer. Oh, isn't that cute? That's an accent shade. Isn't that adorable? Yeah, so you're talking about accent shades. Here at Pink Zebra Home, this puppy dog that's down here, this is actually, I think it might still be a Scent Flirt exclusive. So, yes, definitely. It's a Scent Flirt exclusive, though. Yeah, she was asking about it. Yeah, it is, let's see here. I can't think of the name of it. Pumpkin Paws, right? Yes. Thank you. Pumpkin Paws accent shade. It is a Scent Flirt exclusive. Beautiful crackle. Margot, I know. Look at, you know what? I wonder what this would look like with this. Okay, so I'm going to show you how this works. This is an accent shade here at Pink Zebra Home. Our accent shades are meant to set over the top of a simmering light. And then this is the beautiful new ombre, autumn ombre that we just launched. All right, so you can see it kind of shine through. Oh, how fun is that? I wonder if we... All right, I'm going to shut this on and off again. Marie, yeah. All right, see how it's shining through the stars there? Okay, and then if I turn it around, I'll show you the back of it. Okay, then of course you've got some stars and such on the back, just so you can kind of get an idea. It definitely would shine through with the stars. I mean, but you could pair it up with any different simmering light that you want. Yes, isn't it adorable? All right, let me tell you what. Okay, so speaking of Scent Flirt, I guess it just kind of segmented my way into talking about the fact that if you've been considering Scent Flirt, which is our monthly subscription program that ships all kinds of exciting things to your doorstep every single month, it's probably the time to join, okay? Because look at this little beauty. You get this for free when you join for the 6-month subscription. This for free. I like free. I don't know about you guys, but I like free. Look how gorgeous this is. All right, so I was really excited to bring this back. We actually had this years ago. It's a gorgeous black marble simmer pot. Heats with a hot plate that you have right there. Indicator light is on the very back. Black marble, it's absolutely stunning. It is glossy on the inside. That dish is nice and large. It will hold your sprinkles and then some. So if I join Scent Flirt, if I've been thinking about joining Scent Flirt, right? Everybody needs to be a part of Scent Flirt. I love it. And the one that just came out is incredible. You're going to get that for free when you join for 6 months. The best part about it though, is that right now when you do it, you're only going to pay, it's your 6 months is what you're signing up for. You're only going to pay $35, I think $35 and some change. And you get your first, that's your first month plus, you get a free simmer pot. It's a win-win. And you lock in a actual deal. So Danny, the 6 month, what you're going to pay today is $35 and then some change. Got a little bit of tax or whatnot. That will last until these sell out. I don't know the answer to that. It will last a little while, but I would say if you've been thinking about it, don't sleep on it. So I know it's so pretty. Yeah, you ordered yours too. Good, Joanna, you're gonna love it. It is so. I tell you what, I'm not ruining any surprises because then I wouldn't have a show on Monday. But on Monday, I'm gonna be live with the Scent Flirt show. And then some. It's gonna be fun. Just saying. All right, let's get into this. This next one I'm calling Caramel Pumpkin Drizzle. Listen, you're gonna want this one too. I was extra for you guys today, so just saying, extra. Some really good. We're gonna pull in some caramel bourbon brulee, delicious. I don't even know. We're gonna set that over there, and then we're gonna pull in some spooky spice pumpkin. Okay, we'll just do a little switcheroo. We're gonna blend in this pretty little guy now. Okay, and then I had one more. Oh, this is another must. Fireside vanilla. All right, a lot of love for this one. Smoky vanilla bourbon and woody cologne. Gorgeous fragrance. Fireside vanilla was definitely when it originally came out as a Paisley pick. I fell in love with it. It was so popular and it was definitely like one of those they had to put in the line. So very, very good fragrance. What I think I love about it is it just really goes with everything. It's such a pretty vanilla. Very nice. Spooky spiced pumpkin, brown sugar, baked vanilla, and allspice. Those are your fragrance notes in this guy. So that's what we're going to use. This, of course, is a part of that 4-bag bundle. And then I think for the showstopper, caramel bourbon brulee. So you have notes of rich vanilla cream, caramel praline, and bourbon woods. Yum! Doesn't that sound delicious? I think so. All right, so we're going to go in with a scoop of that, okay? And then we're going to come in and we're going to do a scoop. I'm going to use this scooper thing for my spooky spice pumpkin. This is equal parts. This is going to be no problem being equal parts. And then we're going to add in a 3rd scoop of the fireside vanilla. Okay, so I am calling this one Caramel Pumpkin Drizzle. I think that sounds delicious, doesn't it? Yeah, it's definitely fall. It's going to give me lots of fall vibes. Oh my. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to make a big old bag of that because that's another one that you need. All right, so Caramel Pumpkin Drizzle, Spooky Spice Pumpkin, Caramel Bourbon Brulee, and Fireside Vanilla. If you order the 4-bag bundle, then of course there are 2 fragrances that are not in that you could add to this. Honestly, I think Caramel Cauldron would be really pretty in this as well, but I wanted to really pull in a little bit more of that front note with the vanilla. So that's why I went with the Caramel Bourbon Brulee. Yeah, really good. So definitely try to make this. I'm going to do 2 scoops of Fireside Vanilla, and I'm going to just do equal parts. And then we'll go 2 of the Spooky Spice Pumpkin. Definitely gives me more brown sugar feel than anything. A little, not quite as much as that, the cinnamon pumpkin, but it's a really pretty fragrance. I don't think that you would be sorry if you ordered it, just FYI. All right, we're going to go around one more time, and then we're going to give it a shakeroo. So, hi, Melissa. How are you? Hello. I just want to know how much does it cost to join. So the kit prices, Maritza, if you head over to pinkzebrahome.com, you will see everything there. I do believe the current kit price is $150, but you get a lot of stuff. So definitely check that out. And always stay tuned to the website too. You just never know when it might be a little cheaper than that. That's wonderful. I love that. Okay, look at that. Very fall. And I think what I love about this one the most is that it doesn't have a strong cinnamon smell to it. I can use cinnamon, but I like to tone cinnamon down a little bit. And so this is one of those that smells just like fall, but without the cinnamon. So definitely an interesting fragrance. Yes. Okay, that was fun. Let's do another one. Ooh, we're going to leave this Fireside Vanilla out. And then I'm going to pull in the Apple Pumpkin Butter again. Okay. And then I'm going to pull in the Showstopper, hands down. No, need a moment of silence for pumpkin bread. Okay. So again, we are blending with some spicy vanilla fragrances. And all of these that I'm talking about today, they have been really, really good. But before I do this next recipe, let's see, we're going to use this one now. How gorgeous is that? We need to talk about, this is a Scent Flirt exclusive. I'm telling you, I like it with the, I thought initially I liked it with the wood grain base, but I'm thinking I'm feeling the white. Let's see here. Definitely. Alrighty. Hold on just a minute. I'm making sure I'm not, you joined Pink Zebra for $1? Wow. Awesome. All right. Let's see here. Alrighty. The white makes it pop. I know. I kind of agree. I definitely do. Yes. All right. So if you're, I do know that they are still working on shipping Scent Flirt. So if you are waiting on Scent Flirt, I promise you it's coming. I was out there this morning. Melissa, thank you. We love it too. It's so awesome. So yeah, so that's a part of us. This is a Scent Flirt exclusive. So if you do join Scent Flirt, like I said just a little bit ago, you can get that Black Marble Simmer Pot for free. How gorgeous is that? You have to do 6 months though. All right, so let's blend up in this guy. We're gonna blend Autumn Bakery. All right, what did I call this? Now I can't even read. Autumn Bakery box. Autumn Bakery. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what I was calling this because I can't read my handwriting. Okay, we're gonna call it Autumn Bakery right now. I don't know that final word. Normally I have really good handwriting. Okay, so Autumn Bakery is the name of this one. We're gonna come in with a scoop of Fireside Vanilla for this. All right, then I'm gonna take this Apple Pumpkin Butter. I've been blending with the 4-bag bundle. That is what we're blending from. So just FYI, if you head over to grab that 4-bag bundle, it is only $40. And then you're gonna get all kinds of good stuff. 4 bags of really amazing fragrances for $40. So this happens to be one of those bags. And then last but not least, I'm coming in with this pumpkin bread. I love pumpkin bread. Pumpkin bread is, and I feel like anything I mix with it, especially this, is going to be delicious. I love all 3 of these so much. So good. So good. The white makes it pop. Really totally does. Hi, Victoria. How are you? You started with the $1 sign up and was wondering how to get the dollar. Okay. So if you did the dollar sign up, that's the dollar, the 150 is only, that wasn't the promo. When you joined for $1, that was the benefit. So I'll tell you what, if you, you could, immediately start shopping now with your, as a new consultant, Samantha, just FYI. So if you join Scent Flirt, you get a simmer pot. Yes, Lorraine. Yes, it's this one right here. Look how pretty it is. Isn't that gorgeous? But you have to do this 6 months. But the best part about it is that you're only paying $35 plus some change today. And that's your price, right? And then you're getting this gorgeous simmer pot. I'm telling you, it's a great deal. But Scent Flirt, oh my goodness. If you haven't received it yet, it's coming. Very, very good this month. Really, really good. I'm really loving it. I don't know about some of you. Definitely let me know in the comments if you've received it. I loved it. Loved it so much. And honestly, I know what's to come in it. And trust me, you don't want to miss it. You definitely don't. So, Lorraine, if you're not a part of it, though, definitely give it a try. More the reason to do it, get this Black Marble Simmer Pot. Definitely good stuff. It's worth every penny. I know, isn't it? Okay, that's my favorite. I say this every time. This is my favorite. It really is. Whatever that last word is. Autumn Bakery. It looks like box, but that doesn't make any sense. All right, Joyce, this is Fireside Vanilla, okay? Pumpkin bread. And then last but not least is this apple pumpkin butter. That's that final fragrance, right? And which is part of that bag bundle, just FYI, okay? And so I'm trying to figure out what I wrote down this recipe, what it is, and I really can't figure out the last name. At least it's not a fragrance, but it's really pretty. So it's got a gorgeous bakery smell to it with the apple pumpkin butter and then the pumpkin bread. And then that Fireside Vanilla comes in and adds like a smoky vanilla to it. Really, really good. Yes, go let your customers know. Lorraine, we actually launched that special on Tuesday on PZTV. So just so y'all know, you know, every first and third Tuesday of every single month, we launch brand new products. So if you've never tuned in before, that's definitely what you want to tune into because it's always new stuff. And that's where we launched the Scent Flirt special. So we're always going to talk about that and then some on those PZTV shows. And then the second and the fourth Thursday of every single month, I'm live for the Vault Show. And that's my favorite show ever because we open up the vault and it's all of the exciting things that come back, right? That we haven't seen in a long time, like tried and true fragrances. And since I've been a part of Pink Zebra for 12 years, I remember a lot of those. And so I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Just really good stuff. So you got a tie-dye warmer. That's a really pretty simmering light. This is a really good blend. Make this. Definitely good. Okay. That was me telling you. Yeah, definitely do it. All right, we're going to pull out some ginger snap cookie and some spooky spice pumpkin for this next blend. All right, so if you are writing these down, definitely, and then warm milk and honey. All right, so warm milk and honey. So this next blend actually has 2 bags that are in the bag bundle, spooky spice pumpkin and ginger snap cookie. So ginger snap cookie we haven't had open just yet, but I gotta say that this fragrance is about spot on to the name. It reminds me, it definitely takes me back. So you're welcome. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so ginger snap cookie, notes of spiced sugar, molasses, and vanilla bean. And I really pick up the molasses in this fragrance. It's just an overall really pretty, nice fragrance. I really like it. Definitely it smells just like a ginger snap cookie. Then that warm milk and honey that I said everybody needs. It's kind of that freshly croissant smell, but it has a little bit of a sweetness. Cinnamon shortbread is at that very tail end note. So really pretty there. And then we're coming in with spooky spiced pumpkin. So all 3 of these. What did you buy, Becky? Bread? Is that what you're talking about? Yes. Hi, Lisa. I'm so glad that you're here. Sharon, what did you order? I want to hear from you guys. Oh, hi, Tyler Hanner. Happy birthday. Tyler Hanner's on. It's his birthday today. Just saying. What's that?
Is he 60 or is he 70?
He's 60 today. He's not 60. Definitely. They say happy birthday, Tyler Hanner. All right. We're going to make a blend. So like I said, ginger snap cookie, spooky spice pumpkin, and then warm milk and honey. All right. So we're going to come in with a couple scoops of each. I'm using equal parts for this one. And like I said, this ginger snap cookie, it is definitely a really pretty, really pretty fragrance. You want to definitely consider that 4-bag bundle. It's on sale, so obviously you do get a discount. But the reason why I give you these bag bundles, I want you guys to be able to make these, you know, the blends that I'm making. In addition to that, I also I want you to be able to, you know, to get a good discount on some good fragrances. So every week we do a 4-bag bundle. It's always $40, and it always kind of corresponds with the behind the scent fragrance that we have for that week. So that's definitely what we're doing. So name the one with the ginger snap. Okay, so I am calling this one, oh, okay, this is a good, I did good with this name. Pumpkin Cookie Crumble. Oh, this one's my favorite. Just when I think I've got a favorite, another one comes in strong. Oh my gosh. So good. Okay, listen. So we're going to go in again. Warm milk and honey. I tell you what, I love spiced vanilla. I really do. Then spooky spiced pumpkin. So we're going to go in a couple scoops of that. And then I'm going around one more time. Pumpkin Cookie Crumble. I'm thinking that I named this one well. Don't you guys think? I think I did. I do too. And then ginger snap cookie. So pumpkin cookie crumble. The ginger snap gives it a little bit of a, you know how ginger snap puts that molasses note? You can totally pick that up in this. Like 100, like you smell it strong. Really good blend right here. All right, so pumpkin cookie crumble, ginger snap cookie, spooky spice pumpkin, and warm milk and honey. Uh-oh, yummy. All right, I got to get this out of here. So definitely write this one down and make it. They're all my favorites. Well, I know. So just so you know, I don't give you any, Tina, I don't give you any recipes that stink. I just like them all, right? So good. What'd you order, Griselle? Shelly says, you're right. She said she's right alongside of me blending in her she shed. It's good, isn't it? It's really good. All right, so pumpkin cookie crumble. I really thought the last one before that was my favorite, but I digress. It was not. Okie dokie. We're going to keep this ginger snap out, and I'm going to make one with this marshmallow latte. So this is your 4th bag that is in that bag bundle. I'm going to put the warm milk and honey away, and I'm going to pull out Fireside Vanilla. Okay, again, a must, right? I do too, I know. You know, I guess it's a good thing that, you know, you get me. I really do love fragrance, right? So definitely. Let's see here. Smells good. Nice idea. Good. Yeah, possibilities are definitely. You got cartons today? Awesome. All right, Fireside Vanilla. We're going to come in strong with that one. And then we're going to come in with some marshmallow latte. Okay. And then last but not least, ginger snap cookie. So I am calling this one Toasted Campfire. Toasted Campfire. 3 fragrances in this one. I think that what the Fireside Vanilla is what's going to complement this one really well. But your marshmallow latte was your final 4-bag in the 4-bag bundle. You have notes of marshmallow, vanilla milk, and warm spice. So definitely a really pretty fragrance here. So we're going to come in with a couple scoops of Fireside Vanilla. Okay. And then a couple of the marshmallow latte. After we finish this blend, I am going to hop on and see what y'all are buying and see what else we're going to go through. I was like really excited when I hopped off on here today because it is our anniversary month, and Pink Zebra just decided about 15 minutes, they did that on purpose to me, right? Before I went live, they decided to have an anniversary sale. So, right? They didn't decide it, I'm just joshing you. They decided to make it live 15 minutes before I went live. We knew the anniversary sale was coming. But super excited, right? So, you know, it was like it went live and then I went live. So definitely one to check out. So I'm really good, Daphne. Thank you for asking. All right, let's see what happens when we mix this up. All right, love it, love it, love it. Toasted Campfire. So this one's intriguing because I'm really picking up the molasses in this one more so than anything. It's good. Definitely really, really good. So I'm really good today. All right, friends, we're going to dig in and see, in case you missed it, like I said, let me grab a drink of water because I've been talking too much. Hold tight. Okay, we're going to talk about the sale. So that 4-bag bundle, like I said, is a must. Go grab it. Go run over to the website. $40. In addition to that, there's so many other things that are on sale. So we're just going to get started talking. And then we also launched some really incredible fragrances Tuesday, in case you missed it. I can't even begin to tell you, too, about how much I love this little simmer pot. So Pink Zebra had kind of had some requests, I will say that, for some neutral simmer pots. And the sand simmer pot has been around for a long time. This was kind of a reorder. So a request from you guys, the customers. We do listen to those requests. And so we did a reorder on it. And I will say, this is probably the perfect little simmer pot. If you have never tuned in before with us, let Beth, let me know if you ordered. Definitely a perfect simmer pot to kind of get started. But if you want to know my opinion, I would say go after that 6-month scent flirt so you can get this for free, just because I like free. But this as well. So both of these were launched on Tuesday. Okay. And so very, very pretty little simmer pots. Definitely perfect. Somebody, I've had a lot of you ask me what I'm mixing with Vanilla Noir. You know what? I will tell you that I have not. I know what I think it would smell good with. So if you want me to go grab it, I'm happy to go grab. I have a bag of it down there. I'm thinking I want to take it like more of a perfume route. Maybe we'll do that at the tail end. If you want me to. Okay, I'll go grab it here in just a second. So let me know what you're purchasing. Well, I'm going to go walk down and get Vanilla Noir. And we'll see what we can come up with. So Vanilla Noir actually launched as the Paisley pick for the month of September, and I had it down here because it went live on we talked about it on the show on Tuesday. So what I'll do is I'm going to pull it out. We'll talk about it. Every month, Pink Zebra has what we call, and it does have vanilla as a front note. So, I mean, obviously, so that is kind of, it'll fit in with what we're talking about. I think we could go a couple different ways with this though. So your front note is dark vanilla, followed by golden amber, then with saffron at the very end. And I think that this is one of those fragrances that has been, it's very pretty, but it's been throwing people because of the saffron. That's what I think. That's what I pick up in this. And it has a nice, and it's also the dark vanilla at the very front. You do pick up the amber though. So what I'm going to do with this is I'll give you a couple different ways that I think I would blend it. I know one for sure, but I definitely think, let me see if I brought it in here with me. Let me see here. All right, I have a couple ideas. Let me go, I'm going to go right there and I'm going to come right back. Hold tight. All right, so I think we could go multiple ways with this actually. So when I smell this, it really gives me like rich, sultry. It's named perfectly. The label is so pretty too, but it like gives me those rich, almost borderline perfume vibes a little bit. How do we get the recipe for the mixes? Sharon, sometimes whenever I'm live, I will give you a blending board. Otherwise, you just have to tune in and then write them down. Pink Zebra, if you are watching from Facebook, Pink Zebra also is, they're commenting on like whenever I give a recipe. See, you can see above, if you read the comments, fireside vanilla, marshmallow latte, ginger snap cookie is toasted campfire. You just have to write them down. Otherwise, the blending boards are always posted. Anything that I've done, I do a couple of those, like 4 or 5 of those a month, right? All right, you guys are ordering. What are you guys buying? All right, so let's play with this. And I'm going to tell you that this is the first time that I've played with it, okay? So I have not, we're using Vanilla Noir. I've had a bunch of you ask me what I would pair with it. So I grabbed Flannel Blanket. And the reason I grabbed Flannel Blanket is for multiple reasons. It has sandalwood, it has amber and white musk. It's sandalwood, white musk, and then amber in that order. But this, both of these fragrances have amber in them. So typically if you pair that up, they should complement each other. But I also have another idea for this fragrance. I want to add in something else to it. So let's just try. We're gonna blend with some in this cute little simmer pot here. Let's see what happens. Flannel Blanket, like I said, with the notes that it has, I feel like for me, because it's so pretty, it is my hands down one of 2 of my favorite fall fragrances. This and Pumpkin Bread. It has a perfume smell, like not like maybe just like it's a nice comforting smell. Like it could be body care with the sandalwood and the amber, but also is like a nice, just like a gorgeous home smell. So let's take a little bit of this Vanilla Noir. We're gonna take 1 scoop and we'll play with it, okay? And then we're gonna come in with 1 scoop of Flannel Blanket. A scoop and a half of Flannel Blanket, right? And then let me see what this smells like. I might have to add a little bit of the vanilla again. I was thinking that we could throw in some Fireside Vanilla. Okay, I like that. I like it like that. That's really pretty. That's exactly what I thought it would do. But I think with the Fireside Vanilla, I think that's going to be chef's kiss. What would you guys call this? All right, so we just did Vanilla Noir, Flannel Blanket, and Fireside Vanilla. That's perfect. That's perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so if you wanted it to be heavier on the Vanilla Noir smell, obviously, you could just throw in a little bit more of the Vanilla Noir. And I might do that when I blend this bag just now, just because I want to see what happens. And honestly, I have not done this until just now. That is the first time I've blended that up. So we have Vanilla Noir, okay? This one needs like a really a romantic name to it. What do you guys have? We need definitely one of those, I don't know, give me a nice cozy by the fire. Okay. I like that too. Fireside and then flannel. All right. So those 3 fragrances, we're going to blend in this blending bag. I have not named it. So this is going to be one that you guys can name. Vanilla blanket. I like that too, Amanda. That's cute. Cozy nights. Okay. Cuddling on the couch. Ooh. Fiery bedroom eyes. Oh, okay. Now we're getting there. Yeah. That's exactly the vibe that it's giving me. But I want to go a little bit heavier with this Vanilla Noir in this bag. All right. And then I have one more I want to try. I want to take it another route. So that's 2 scoops of flannel blanket. And then we're going to go in strong with 3 scoops of Vanilla Noir because I want it to smell more. I want to smell more of the Vanilla Noir. Okay. And then we're going to put that where it belongs. We're going to pull in this Fireside Vanilla. All right. So we're going to do 2 scoops of Fireside Vanilla. And then we're going to give it a shakeroo. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7. That was 2. Okay. We got 7 scoops in this bag so far. So with 3 of the Vanilla Noir, 2 of the flannel blanket, and then 2 of the Fireside. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. So we're going to go again. Flannel blanket, 1 scoop of Fireside. And so this is, I think that it's very complimentary, which is what I think a lot of us were wanting with this fragrance is what can I blend with it that would just complement it? And this is exactly it, right? So definitely, this is a winner, okay? I think too that if you wanted to, just the 2 flannel blanket and Vanilla Noir would be really nice too, but definitely good, all right? Does that give you guys, that's 1, all right? I got one more idea, okay? So actually we could go 2, to be honest with you, because I'm thinking my wheels are spinning now. All right, so let's do, all right. We're taking this Vanilla Noir, okay, which, like I said, has notes of dark vanilla, golden amber, and saffron, okay? That's kind of like a sexy, sultry scent, kind of, is what it's given me, the vibe it's given me. Let me read the notes again. So, dark vanilla, golden amber, and saffron. So spice. And that's what's in here. Okay. I'm wondering. All right. Does anyone else have a suggestion while my wheels are spinning? Because I'm thinking that I want to try something interesting. Let's see. All right. We're going to do this next blend. I'm actually going to do in this cute little sand simmer pot. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm going to pull in Moment of Calm. I'm going to do it. Okay. Moment of Calm has been like probably one of the most successful selling fragrances that I think I've ever seen. We launched this in January, right? Those spicy bedroom eyes, Sandy. We launched the Sultry Nights. I like that. That's cute. The Sultry Nights, that's really pretty. Moment of Calm launched in January. You guys went crazy for it. We brought it back. I don't even remember. I think it was in August, maybe. August we brought it back. It is part of the signature line now. It has notes of salted pistachio, pink jasmine, and sunworm tonka. The reason I picked this fragrance, Moment of Calm, is it has a gorgeous, I'm already smelling it, a gorgeous perfume smell to it. The pistachio at the front is your nutty fragrance, followed by jasmine, which is we all know is a little bit of a floral. And then that sunwarm tonka is what you're smelling the most. And that has kind of like a caramel vanilla smell. So that's why I thought this would really be pretty with that Vanilla Noir. I am going to go with 1.5, okay, of the Moment of Calm. And then I grabbed bourbon vanilla. So let's see what happens with this, okay? Bourbon vanilla. So we're going to go another scoop. We're going to go 1 scoop with that. And so then we're going to have a little bit over 3 scoops in this. And then the final scoop is the Vanilla Noir. So we're going to go, we'll go a little bit more. Okay. We're going to see. So how pretty is that? All right. I want to see. Okay. I want to see what happens with this. I have not blended this. I promise. This was just me doing it off. So we'll see. Sometimes I think that it's going to work though. And the reason I think it's going to work is basically I've got your sweet vanilla with the bourbon followed by, this is going to have a vanilla caramel smell, but Moment of Calm is really warm and nutty. And then this Vanilla Noir. Yep. We've got, whoa. Oh my. Okay, we're going to make a full bag of this. I need a name for this, you guys. All right, give me a name. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, what are we calling this? I don't even know. Okay, this is Moment of Calm, Bourbon Vanilla, and Vanilla Noir. You name it. We got to name it something. We got to name it Spicy Nights, Calming Vanilla. Teresa, that's fun. Moment of Calm is incredible by itself. Who knew pistachios would be? I know, Kara. Isn't that great? This is really good. I will tell you. Okay. So this is really good. You definitely need Moment of Calm. Everybody does. Trust me on that. It's so good. It's got a gorgeous smell to it. And then we're going to come in with this Vanilla Noir. And then last but not least, Bourbon Vanilla. And I think what that did was that Bourbon Vanilla is, don't sleep on this one. So it's pulling, this was when we came out with this initially, we weren't listing the fragrance notes like in order like we do now. This is, your description is bold meets elegance, right? So I already said that this kind of gives me like a perfumey type smell. The subtle sweetness of vanilla combined with alluring oak. Yeah, okay. So we're going to make a bag of this, all right? I love it when this happens. I do. All right. Let's see here. Moments of Vanilla. Okay, you guys, yeah. All right, so I'll let you guys name it whatever you want to name it. But just know I gave you 2 really good ones with Vanilla Noir. Hopefully that helps. I don't know, remember who asked for these recipes. Somebody asked for it, I think, over on the TikTok. Is my scent flare getting shipped tomorrow? Yes. So they are, I promise you, they are working really, really hard around the clock on Scent Flirt. So if you've not received it yet, and as long as you ordered it before August 25th, okay, then you should be receiving it very soon. And you will be very, very, very happy, trust me, because it's very, very good. Vanilla and Relax. Okay, you guys are coming up with some good names. A little bit more of that because I like that one. And then we're going to go in a little bit with a couple scoops of Bourbon Vanilla. Yay! See? Okay, Sherry. I'm just curious. So Sherry is over on Facebook. She said she just blended this fragrance and she really likes it. Yeah, I do too. And I think what it does, yes, Vanilla Calm Down is, I think that it kind of it pulls everything in together, but it takes that note in the Vanilla Noir, which I like, don't get me wrong, but I think it's a prominent fragrance note that I think a lot of you were just kind of like, I'm not exactly sure what to blend with it. I think it kind of calms it down a little bit. Vanilla, and Moment of Calm, you cannot go wrong. So definitely, yay, good. This month's Scent Flirt, I know, is really good, isn't it? I love that. I think that'll blend this will melt really pretty. Definitely. The Calm in the Night. I like that too, Tracy. That sounds pretty. Definitely give that a try. All right, my friends. So there you go. Anytime there's ever a question on what to blend with what, I have not done this until now. I love doing this. This is kind of like sprinkle kamikaze. Like give me a fragrance and say, what can you come up with? I don't know. Moment of Calm, Vanilla Noir, and Bourbon Vanilla. That's really pretty. Like it. All right. So before I hop off of here, I've got more fragrances. I've got more blends. We'll be doing that all tomorrow. And then you never know what I will do tomorrow. Because I don't know, it's Friday and we do fun things. So just saying, we've been talking about Scent Flirt. Get in on that promo because you get that free simmer pot. I am going to slide over to my telephone and look at that. Look, we'll let you admire those pretty little things. I really like that. I do. I'm going to slide over to my phone and see what y'all are ordering. And if there's any questions, so we take them too. There was lots of good stuff though on the site. What are you ordering up? Just curious. What are you guys buying? You placed an order. I would love to get the Beth bag in my box. I absolutely love Moment of Calm and blend it with so many things. Okay, Tanya, I'm going to be doing a lot of bags today, okay? So there's a good chance. You put an order in? Funfetti cake batter? Oh, hopefully it'll restock. I hope anyways. All right, hold tight just a second. So I have, looks like a lot of you are ordering up some good stuff. Yay, awesome. Yes, new blends tomorrow. I will be live at noon, so definitely stick around. I'm already smelling that pumpkin bread. Smells heavenly. I just love pumpkin bread. I can't get enough of it. It's so good. Alrighty, let me see here. I want to make sure. I was on blueberry waffles in a carton for $29. I would totally grab that if I were you. Just saying. Bahama Breeze, that was a good one. Lots of good ones. Lots of room sprays. The diffuser oils are definitely, if you've ever hung out, Sunkissed body lotion spray for $14. Definitely grab that. That's a good one too. Lots of good stuff. If you've never tried the body lotion spray, this is a great time to do so. I do love it. I swear by it. I talk about it all the time because it's my favorite. And the diffuser oils, I do love them. So definitely lots of things in the sale. We will be live again tomorrow at 12 noon. So definitely join in. It'll be Friday Fun Day. Lots more blends, lots more fun things. And we can do lots more blending because that's just kind of what we do. So I will see you guys tomorrow at 12. Tune in. Have a wonderful day. All right. Thanks for being the best part of my day. Bye, friends.